Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. David Dahl is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. To 2-2 now. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Kendrys Morales will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Here's Castro for one. On to first, and they get the double play. Chris Bryant gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Just getting started here in the Bronx. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. Dominic Brown will stand in, and look at that average. Up over 370 to start the ball game.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Into the box now, Brett Gardner. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Brett Gardner.
Floyd pauses. Here's the first pitch. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. Runner at first is Ellsbury with nobody out. Runner goes for second. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. On to first, a double play. Gary Sanchez gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. First pitch on its way. And this is low, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Fly ball out to right field. Brown has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Come on, you look at the numbers on this guy, and you have to wonder, why does he continue to be in the lineup? He's got 1 hit in his last 10 games. Come on.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Looking at Tulowitzki up there, you can't help but think of all the honors that have come his way, despite some pretty significant injury setbacks. A perennial all-star, a gold glover, a silver slugger award winner. This guy can do it all when he's healthy.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. We all remember when Tulowitzki was traded from the Rockies to the Blue Jays late July of 2015. Seemed weird at the time not seeing him in a Colorado uniform, but it really didn't take him that long to make the transition.
No, it didn't. In his first game in a Blue Jays uniform, he went 3 for 5 with a home run, 2 doubles, 3 RBIs, and 3 runs scored. Now, that's the way you make a first impression.
The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. No one out with a runner at second. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Full count now, 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Deoner Navarro will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin play.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Gardner is there, 2 down. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third. Devin Travis gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone.
Yeah, and all he needs to do here is find a hole anywhere.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury has a read on it. And the inning is over. Matt Holliday strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Left fielder, Matt Holliday.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Dahl racing back, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Batting fifth, first baseman.
It's a solo home run for Matt Holliday, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Starlin Castro. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Chase Headley takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Chase Headley.
Out in front of it, strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2.
No, that's
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Playing 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Into the box, Didi Gregorius, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. The tag, and he is out. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ezekiel Carrera steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Gardner is under it as he puts it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 away to start the third.
The left fielder,
David Dahl will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
And you know, guys, I just love the way he went the other way with that. Now I'm interested to see if he has a similar approach in this at-bat.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball called for strike 2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
1-2's the count.
High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Kendrys Morales, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Taken high and deep to right. Gardner going back. Still going back. Gone!
Now batting.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Looking up is Ellsbury. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
The right fielder, number 9, Dominic Brown.
So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him, as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Heading for second now is Brown. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Troy Tulowitzki is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with 2 away. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with 2 away. Justin Smoke steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful
No
pitch
ball,
there, and
2
he's
strikes.
dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rob Refsnyder digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Leading up for the Yankees, designated
Floyd
hitter,
into his motion.
Rob
Here's the pitch.
Refsnyder.
Hit well on the ground to first. Morales scoops it up, and he is out on the tag. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
And it was a nice at-bat, too, Matty. He looked really, really comfortable up there.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, I think most fans would remember Jacoby Ellsbury's amazing 2011 season. That year he won a Gold Glove, a Silver Slugger, and was runner-up for the AL MVP award just behind Justin Verlander. That was a pretty big year.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. It's true that Ellsbury has had great individual success in this game, but his teams have done really well for the most part, too.
Yeah, that's a good point, because he won 2 World Series rings with the Red Sox, and he's been on some fairly successful Yankee ball clubs as well.
Brett Gardner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. He pulls this one into right, and Brown won't get there. It's a base hit. Gary Sanchez is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. From the stretch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
And now on 0-2, you got to show you still got some life up there. You can't just lay down for him.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Deoner Navarro is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
For the Blue Jays, catcher Deoner Navarro.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now to the plate, Devin Travis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Devin Travis.
He's set, and the pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. And there's ball 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Ezekiel Carrera is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad, because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And he misses again, 2-0.
2-0.
2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. 1 there, on to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. David Dahl steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
There's a
that's
fastball
ball.
to start him
Too
off,
low.
but that misses for ball 1. Not
Ball.
close. It's 2-0.
2 balls.
A lot of
No
balls
strikes.
down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kendrys Morales. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now. Chris Bryant steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Holiday going back. Gone!
The batter, right fielder.
So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit to first. Bird is up with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Matt Holliday. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
And here's a good fastball from Floyd as he jumps ahead 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Brown will look this one in for out number 1. Greg Bird is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Bryant in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out. Starlin Castro will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Smoked on the ground left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Troy Tulowitzki heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gardner going back on it. A leaping effort there by Gardner, but it'll be in vain. That ball is gone. A home run.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter.
A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Justin Smoke is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in is the catcher, Deonner Navarro. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
Well, even though he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 70% of the batters he's faced, the rest of his game has not been sharp, and he's not pitching well.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Second baseman
Devin Travis will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now, and 2 strikes here as well.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Ezekiel Carrera will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gardner's after it, and that ends the inning. Chase Headley comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Heading for second is Headley. Around second, he'll try for third. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple. Didi Gregorius will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Rob Refsnyder digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning.
Refsnyder.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Floyd's ready. 0-1 on its way. Down and away, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and it's back to the top of the order now for Jacoby Ellsbury. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Carrera. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. David Dahl will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the sixth.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Adam Warren will get the call here as he'll start the sixth inning on the mound.
Warren.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Kendrys Morales is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the third inning.
Morales.
Line to the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Chris Bryant stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. On the ground for Headley at third, could be 2. Here's Castro for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Brett Gardner will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the sixth.
Right fielder, Brett Gardner.
This is pulled into right. Brown is there, 1 away. Gary Sanchez will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting,
Matt Holliday steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. High in the air out towards shallow right. Brown is under it. And that retires the side. Back here in the Bronx. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Dominic Brown is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Settling in now, Troy Tulowitzki. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first-pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right. but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second
Up
out.
next for the Blue Jays,
Justin Smoke will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog.
Oh, no, that hit him. Unable to recover, he's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
now batting.
Deonder Navarro gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Greg Bird steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Starlin Castro will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Chase Headley stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air to center field. Carrera's there. And that's the third out. Devin Travis comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Second baseman.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Heading out towards shallow right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Ezekiel Carrera will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Ezekiel Carrera.
And that's in there for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And I believe a balk has been called here by the home plate umpire, Woody Keller. Here it comes on 1-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The run scores from second. It's an 8-2 game. David Dahl digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
David Dahl.
Dylan Betances is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Dylan Betances.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Holiday is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Kendrys Morales is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the third inning.
Morales.
Betances sets. Here comes the first pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Runners on first with one down. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Let's see now.
Chris Bryant.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two. Runners are at first and second with one away. Well hit. Deep down the right field line.
That's foul.
And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Gardner racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he is in there. Now in the box, Dominic Brown. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Brown.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And this one gets away. That could be a run. And it is a run. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Didi Gregorius stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Brown. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Rob Refsnyder will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Carrera moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the ninth.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Right side hit hard. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Brett Gardner last try.
Yeah, he was hit it well, but just didn't have any luck. Fastballs right here.
On to Tulowitzki inning. Tulowitzki is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th.
Shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Betances is ready. First pitch on the way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Here's a high pop-up. Betances is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting,
Justin Smoke
designated hitter,
stands in.
Justin Smoke.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ellsbury going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Now batting, catcher.
A solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoke as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Deoner Navarro is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is hit softly to third. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting,
Digging in,
Second
Devin
baseman.
Travis. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Skied into straightaway right. Gardner is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Gary Sanchez will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Nick Swisher.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. The tag, and he is out. Matt Holliday steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Now a ball lined towards center field, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Greg Bird stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Dahl going back on it at the track. He makes the running play. 2 down. Starlin Castro ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Carrera is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.